I'm going to try out the Blitzwolf. What are these? The BW Blitzwolf BTS1s. Now these go around your neck like so and then plug in. They look like they've got these bits for sports and that. So you've got a bit of suspension going backwards and forwards. That looks pretty good. Right, these little cannons, they got really strong magnets so you can put around your neck like so. And then it's not going anywhere unless you get really caught up. It comes with this little case as well. And we've got a little microphone jack, very small as normal. This is type mini USB, and then it comes with a few in-ear buds, quite a few, and a clip as well. So they got you all sorted for that as well. You can take this little package, a little bit bigger than normal, but it's pretty decent. But we're going to use some Spotify with this. I think these are for my ears, so if not, I'll just change it. This one's for the left and this one's for the right. We've got a remote control on the side here and a USB to plug in. So they're basically like not true wireless, but they're wireless enough. And you've got a button there, play and pause, and volume rocker up and volume rocker down. So let's test these out. Is this the left or right? It's really hard to see. Right, okay. Right. Phone 1 connected. Okay, let's have a listen to the sound. So far, doesn't sound very nice. The vocals, the text to speech, and the ears. Right. I thought these in-ear buds were going to be not very great, and I am completely wrong, and I'm annoyed because I was hoping they will be, like, bad. Do you know why? Because they're $23.99. How the hell can this be $23.99 with aptX technology, Bluetooth technology, skip and back skip, play and pause, reject and answer calls through this freaking thing here? With the case and the charger and all the rubber bits, you get quite a lot for your money on here. And it works well with Spotify. How long does it run with? Oh yeah, and it's waterproof as well, on top of that. And it's got magnets to hold it against your neck. Strong magnets as well. So we've got 1.5 hours charging time. Music play 16 hours. 6 hours depending on however you're playing. Standby time 200 hours and call time 7 hours. I'm going to have to make a phone call on these because there's got to be something bad about these for that price. It is just ridiculous. How can... Like, this sounded rubbish in my ears. Power on, power off, battery low, pairing, phone 1 connected, all that sort of stuff. That does not sound good. And that's why I was hoping that these were going to sound bad because of the price. It's just weird, right? You've got all of these top brand manufacturers. They've got the same technology on them, yet they are charging more, like 3 or 4 times more, for the same quality of $23.99. I don't know how long these will last for $23.99, but for God's sake, even a tramp on the road that had $23.99 could go and shop at Amazon and be freaking happy. You'd be happy just to, like, I'm not saying happy to lose them, but if you lost them, you wouldn't be too bothered about it. If it's like £200, you're going to be pretty annoyed. But for $23.99, you're not going to be annoyed about it. But I would be annoyed about it. Do you know why? Because the sound quality is actually decent. It's not like... Like, let's take it down a stage now. We're not talking about audiophile level. We're talking about pleasuring of, like, all the in-ear buds I used to listen to when I was younger. Used to sound crap. Used to be very expensive as well. Like £200, $199, $189, $169. Those are the sort of levels. I think $139 if you get it on sale. Those are the sort of levels you were looking at to get decent sound. And those were like aesthetics, cable, and everything was all good. But it wasn't like this, wireless. I can't understand it. These don't even feel heavy in my ears or anything. They are a bit weighty, but they're not weighty where they felt like they're going to fall out my ears. But what I'm trying to say is that then the quality is like, it's past that quality that I was listening to years ago at that price. Now, if we're talking about entry level audiophile, like bottom end audiophile, like crazy You got crazy levels, so like you'd spend like £1,000 for those sort of in-ear buds, but these are £23.99. I could say happily that this could go into the entry level of it. Now the bass is not too heavy, it sounds kind of balanced. I must have heard about 3% of distortion at full volume. Now imagine listening to it like at 75% volume or even half the volume. It sounds really good. The bass sounds it sounds on most music, it sounds punchy, but not too punchy. It just sounds like the bass reflex is really nice in the ears. The highs are nice and crisp, but there's a little bit of a monotone, and it's about, I would say probably about 5% monotone in there. I couldn't really hear any hissing or any like interference at all. They sounded good, but they sound like for £23.99. How are they making money? Like, it's £23.99 just probably for the in-ear buds and stuff. It's waterproof, it's magnetic, it's got good sound. You can go backwards and forwards and play and pause, hang up, reject. You can make calls on it, you can do voice gestures on it. It's got a little remote control on it. It's comfortable, it's aesthetically not too bad. Now if I was to arrange these at numbers, because these like Canons, I would say that I'd give them probably about a 6 out of 10 for looks. For sound quality, in the bottom end, I would say a solid 6.5 to 7 out of 10. And you have to listen to what I'm talking about. The sound, you have to listen to like everything. I was hearing reverb and all kinds of like very detailed sound signatures in music, which you don't really hear if you got crappy headphones on. So to hear it through these that cheap and with all the remote control, the only thing that I can think of is making a phone call, and if it doesn't sound good, then at least you got the sound. It sounds good for the headphones, but it doesn't sound good for the general power on or power off thing, and the batteries won't last as long. That's what I'm hoping, because £23.99 is ridiculous. It's just like, the other day I done some true in-ear buds and they were like £280 in price, and these, obviously they don't sound as great as them, but it's not that far off. It's not that far off. And let's make a phone call anyway. And I just need to know. I need to know. Hello, how you doing? How did these sound like? They don't sound as good as the other ones. Right, I sound like I'm a little bit underwater. What, like, yeah. Muffled, so what, do I sound nasally or something? Oh, okay. Cool, alright, bye-bye. So I can hang up as well, using these. Alright, so she turned around and she said, basically, I was doing another test with some other in-ear buds, and she said that I basically sounded a little bit nasally. I sound clear, she can understand what I'm saying, but I sound a little bit nasally. So they've obviously just added a microphone on. These are more definitely, I can understand now the price, but no, I still can't understand the price, because I was just hoping these wouldn't work. But anyway, I can understand what she's saying, but now I can understand where this is like going towards. It's going to be going towards people that are not really wanting to make phone calls, but if they want to make a phone call, they can, and then you can hear what they're saying and all that sort of stuff. But this is heavily implemented on the music signature style of things. Now, for this price, they must be able to make even better in earbuds. I think I've tested a couple, but I can't remember if I have or not on the channel. I'll leave a link in the description down below if I have. And if you want to purchase these, or anyone, just keep sharing them out. Everyone buy them, because they're definitely worth it. Really are worth it. But, yeah, as I was going to say, when I was hearing her back, it didn't sound nasally or muffled. It just sounded really clear. There was no hissing. But from her end, she said that I sounded a little bit underwater or nasally. So I can understand that. But other than that, these are focused. This is what I truly think, in my own opinion. I think these are focused more at people that are on skateboards and stuff like that, because it's wireless. People that want to travel about. But not the people for aesthetics, because these do stick out quite largely on your ear and stuff. But for sports, IPX sweating and stuff like that, definitely. I don't think they're going to be very great for that sort of stuff for sports, because I've got a feeling because of the weight they're going to just fall out and you have to put them back in. But I think they're quite cool when they can just use the magnetic bit and then you just click them together. I think that's quite cool. They're very comfortable in the neck. But if we're talking about numbers, let's talk about numbers. Aesthetics, I would give 5 out of 10. Audio, low end audio, very low end audio. I would give these a 6.5 out of 10. Easily 6.5, maybe a 7, because it sounds pretty good. But that's a very low end. But what I mean by low end, you can hear a lot more impressions and immersive sort of sound in the higher end. But I got a little bit from this. This is why I'd probably give it a 7, because I could still hear those like frequency signals that I can't normally hear in other in-earbuds. So where are we at now? Remote control and all that, and ease of use. Definitely a 9 out of 10. Magnet to go around your neck for comfort. It's a hard one because the magnet connects and it's really strong, but it's a little bit weighty. But it's not weighty around the neck, it's weighty in the ears. So for comfort, it makes a nice seal. It's not too much noise cancellation, but it's more comfortable around your neck. And in the ears, it didn't hurt my ears, didn't give me any fatiguing or anything like that. So 6 out of 10 for in the ears, and around the neck, 10 out of 10, definitely. For price, 50 out of 10, if you can do that, which you can't. But 10 out of 10 for the price, because you ain't going to be able to beat anything like this. If you can beat this, leave your little links down below if you can beat this in price, what this is at the moment. And yeah, we'll talk about it in the next one. Anyway, Discord down the bottom. Subscribe, share, like, follow me on all social media platforms if you want to support me. And I'll see you next one. Roger out. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.